Welcome to another video of our beloved Chelsea. Chelsea have been linked with moves for both Joao Felix and Jadon Sancho in the final weeks of the summer transfer window. But first, subscribe to the channel, activate the notifications, and don't forget to like. The Chelsea squad for the new 2024-25 Premier League season will already have a very different look to it. And it could change even more in the final 2 weeks of the summer transfer window. With Mauricio Pochettino being replaced by Enzo Maresca at the helm behind the scenes, things have changed dramatically on the pitch too. Chelsea have made no fewer than 10 new signings this summer, with 10 departing 2 either on loan or permanently. It has been a summer of change once again in West London. But for all that upheaval, there has not been a huge amount of change in the forward department where Chelsea needed it most. Pedro Neto has arrived in a £51 million deal from Wolves, while 18-year-old Marc Guiu was signed from Barcelona, more for the future than the here and now. The Blues are still in the market for a centre-forward, with Victor Osimhen continually linked. With Romelu Lukaku linked with a move to Napoli, it could be a transfer that gets completed late in the window, but it will come at a huge cost, with the Italian side looking for more than £100 million. New links have emerged in recent days. Joao Felix, who spent time on loan at Chelsea in the 2022-23 season, could be returning to Stamford Bridge as part of the deal that would see Conor Gallagher complete a move to Atletico Madrid. That deal had initially hinged on Samuel Morodian coming to West London, but that deal collapsed last week. There are also new reports that Chelsea could make a loan move for Manchester United outcast Jadon Sancho. Sancho has been linked with Chelsea in the past and even admitted Frank Lampard was his favorite player growing up because he grew up as a Chelsea supporter. "I was a Chelsea fan growing up, I can't lie. Didier Drogba and Frank Lampard were my favorite players at the time," he said. "I just love Frank Lampard and how he played his game. He was so direct and so composed on the ball. I like things like that." You would think it would be one or the other for Chelsea to sign this summer, but this is Chelsea and they could make moves to sign both. That is not outside the realms of possibility when it comes to the Blues and their transfer philosophy. So how would the attacking lineup look if both were to sign? And what would it mean for other players? Chelsea have played 3 behind a central striker in preseason under Maresca, with the players interchanging in that setup in the games they played in the United States of America and back here against Inter Milan last weekend. Felix would have to play as the central striker if he joins, given Cole Palmer is most likely to get the number 10 role upon his return to the setup. There's Nicholas Jackson as well as Guiu to factor in as well. That would leave 2 spaces open on the wings. Sancho could take one, with fellow new signing Pedro Neto likely to take the other after his £51 million move. That would leave the likes of Noni Mudryk, Raheem Sterling, Mudryk, and even Kieran Dewsbury-Hall on the bench, unless Maresca was to break up the Enzo Fernandez and Moises Caicedo partnership in the middle of the park.